Hello again. Slightly breezy, bit on the cooler side, but it's fine. It's okay, all good. So I'm going to go in the poly steps direction today. We're going to kind of do it in reverse because I've got a card I need to post out at the post office, main post office, straight away. Then we'll go from there. Just noticed a train pulled in at the station, so thought I'd just cut in, film it pulling away. Why not? Now someone yesterday in the comments, I think it was Rob, was asking me about the name of the Chinese in Pelo Arcade before it was called the Hung Lee, and he said it was called Maxim's. That rung a bell, and it was indeed called Maxim's. So I thought to myself, oh, I'll see if I can find any pictures of that. I couldn't find any pictures of that, but I did manage to come across about 20 pictures that I haven't actually seen myself before. So we'll be having those in the days coming up, of various different things. We'll have one of them later up by the lighthouse, in fact. But yes, so thanks Rob for sending me down that rabbit hole of looking for the Maxim's Chinese. That is what got me to find all these pictures, so that's great. Excellent. Anyway, we're going down Station Road. Don't normally do this, but we've got the Peninsula Hearing Care over there. We're having ears syringed. Flowers by Leslie, very nice florist. Been here for years, used to be an Interflora before then. And the Jolly Breeze, the front of Wetherspoons. My barber's in a minute, coming up on the left, and we're just going past the Trade Winds, which is Nick's restaurant. And yes, they're very good reviews, very good food. Big Quay's convenience. Does sound a little bit like a toilet, doesn't it? But there we go. And we come round towards the fountain, where of course we've got coasters on our right. Open today, lovely. Past the baby shop, Rosie and Jim's. Vision Express opticians over there. Brunch behind the fountain. Luders. Back of Boots. They never reopened the back doors since COVID. Delightful light spiritual shop, doing all sorts of joss sticks and crystals and stuff like that. Papa Dom's Health Food. Picture that, picture framing. Back of Peacocks, the main clothing store in the town. Smarter Accountants. Used to be the NatWest Bank. Oh yes, and there of course in front of me is a good old post office where I'm going to post this card. Okay, card successfully posted. And head up onto the seafront now. Front of the Riviera, where you can sit and have tea now. And just a hint of a breeze picking up as I cross the zebra crossing to join into here to head up towards the pier. Those steps are still closed, as they have been I think all year now. So whatever it is that needs them to be closed, no one seems interested in fixing it in the slightest. Okay, so we're going to line up for the picture. Those buildings there are going to come into it. Just going to see if I can work out exactly where it was taken, and we'll come back then. Right, roughly around here. Of course the ground has been raised for the car park, but we're looking at that building there and the side of it. And this is 1880. A load of fishermen posed for a photo. Something to do with a new place to try to attract them, or some place they can stay, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. 1880, here you go. So that was here, up by the lighthouse, in 1880. Just checking to see how many beach huts are left. There's a sea safari. Heading out past the bottom of the Ness, out to go and see seals and stuff like that. Lovely. Well, there we go. Distinct lack of beach huts. That's where they normally are, all along there. I think there's only 2 left now. These ones are permanent, they're like on foundations. But it's the ones there that actually go on the beach they're getting rid of. All good. Quick shot of the Restless, for those who like to see her. Right, I'm going to head down to where the ferry docks. Have a look along there. Here we go. Ferry is indeed docked. That's Marina Court, which was the building which was in the background of that photo earlier of the Fisherman. And also where my old barber used to live before he passed, unfortunately, back in April of a year or so ago now. RIP Steve. A little bit further up the river beach now, coming down Ivy Lane. There's the Airbnb, Stolte Cottage, with the boat around the door, which has been there for a long time. Absolutely lovely. Auntie's old house with a seagull. Coming up here to a private house, the crab shack and the shipping. No ships in today at the docks. And Polly Steps, which is our ultimate destination. That's breakfast apparently. It's like an apple. New Quay in, 1661. Potentially some sun upriver, up towards Newton Abbot. Just not quite got down to Timoth yet. So I think I'll walk all the way down to the end of the Fish Quay this tide today. Just head over here in the opposite direction to my normal walk, round to the beach part of the Fish Quay, past the rowing boats, Nessie and Teen Grace. Lovely. Now that building there, that was actually a morgue in World War II. That's where all the casualties were brought to. Here we go. Little bit of that sunshine I was talking about upriver, finding its way down. Oh, nearly fell over. Finding its way down to us here. That's nice. Anyway, let's head up to Polly Steps. One or two seagulls lined up over there for us. Nice to see them again anyway. Such a lack of them up here recently. Oh, a load of them just flew off. There we are, Winter Rose, safe and sound. Lovely. We have a few birds. Not as many as sometimes, but we've got a few. I don't think I'm going to scare them away this time. And there they go. Bye bye. Little bit of beach, but certainly no secret tunnel. Even if I could get along to it, which I almost could, it would be flooded through and impassable without welly boots. Oh, that was Polly Steps this fine Friday morning. Lovely. Timoth Library. We head along now up to well, that was a long one, wasn't it? Probably no longer than usual, but I never thought it was going to stop. Anyway, as I was saying, across the bridge to Sack Street, leading up towards St James's. Here we go, St James's. My old school, as we know, gates all locked up on it. That green is certainly a bold choice for painting your house, but it's also up for sale, so maybe that's what it's to do with. Okay, so we just come from there. Hi Brimley. That's Winterbourne, goes up to the school. That's High Brimley again, we've walked along there before. Down the end there is that bridge where I normally finish my videos, looking over the at the station. And down here, Heywoods Road, leading to Eden's Court, which is where that little river is that used to separate East and West Teignmouth, believe it or not. We'll look in on that when we get down there. Here we go, on my left now. Got the houses with all the animals on the balcony and the monkeys in the tree. Including Yoda, of course. Why wouldn't we have Yoda from Star Wars in amongst the animals? Lovely. Then of course we've got all the couple of sheep up there, lambs with a sheepdog, cat, and old-fashioned plough. This looks exactly like it used to look, this bit here, until we get to the corner when the wall ends and Eden's Court exists now. Yeah, so say about this river. Sounds a bit daft, but there used to be a river that separated East and West Teignmouth. It was quite a big, you know, big deal. And all that's left of it now is in here behind these bins. There we are. That's all that's left of it now. And it goes down underneath the what was the station yard business park, or what was the station yard goods yard, now the business park with the garages and double glazing places, and goes right down under the town, comes out somewhere near the back beach, near where I said about that morgue earlier on at the fish quay. Comes out there somewhere, but yeah, one of those things. All good. Must remember, note to self, when I get home, got to ring up the tree man who comes around and does all the trees once a year. Need those doing soon. Got to book him in. All good. Here we go, just coming to the top of Lower Brimley. That's Myrtle Hill over there. Glendarrow Road, and Barn Park goes up that way. Of course, got the station there. I think I can hear a train. Yes, I can. Let's go over there. And there we go. As that train disappears off towards Dawlish, we'll bring the video to an end. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Much appreciated. And I'll catch you tomorrow, yeah? Same time, same place. Don't know what I'm doing yet, but it's all good. Cheers.